hidden within the bowels of the device. Here was the Sarafan Lord's ultimate weapon, his trump card, to be played against human and vampire alike. But I had my own weapon. I could feel the Builder's blood course coldly through my veins. If I could use it to poison this creature, the Sarafan Lord's plans would be ruined.
You do not know me for the poor, oppressed beast that crouched here before? Behold, I am restored.
What are you?
Not what, Kain, but who. My visage is unknown to you, but my name is not. Have you heard the story of the oldest vampire?
Janos Ordran. The legendary vampire of ancient days. How was this transformation possible? But Janos is dead. His heart torn from his body.
Not dead, but imprisoned in this place. My blood was needed to power the device and feed the mass within. Starved of blood and sapped of life, I devolved into that horrible creature. The moment you poisoned the mass, I felt my strength return. That which is divine cannot be wholly suppressed.
Divine? Your imprisonment has damaged your mind, Janos. The curse of vampirism is no mark of divinity.
Ah, you must delve further back into history, Kain, to know the truth of our heritage. Long ago, and long before I first walked the earth, vampires were godlike, and our kind ruled the land. But we were opposed by another race, similar to ours in power, but different in method and intention. The wars between us flamed for 1,000 years, but we prevailed at last, and we banished our enemies from the face of the earth by powerful magic, sealing them into another plane of existence.
What has this history lesson to do with my task at hand?
Patience came. The race that fought the vampires was the Hilden, the very Hilden that you have just encountered. They control the Sarafan. They are striving to wipe out the vampires, enslave the humans, and reclaim all Nosgoth as their own. They are the evil that plague us once again, authors of the demons and the device, and all else that threatens the land. They have returned to enact a terrible revenge.
I thought you said that they were banished.
They were, Kain. But several centuries ago, one of the Hilden was able to return to our world. He then used his magic to draw other Hilden through, but had not yet the power to begin a full invasion. He required an army here, and humans to drain of energy. He learned of a legendary order whose purpose was to purge the world of vampires long ago. He revived this order, and the Sarafan were born again.
The Sarafan Lord. It was he that broke through. But how?
Now we come to your part in this story. When you chose to destroy the Pillar of Balance, you caused a rift throughout the world sufficient to breach through the dimensions.
Was it I, then, who had engendered this war? No. I had been set, step by step, upon the path that led to this outcome. Hadn't this all been a Hilden plot from the beginning? My mind reeled at the implications.
It was in this way that the Sarafan Lord was able to enter the world, by building a magical gate. This is the Hilden Gate. Close this gate, Kain, and all the Hilden within Nosgoth will perish.
The gate sustains their existence.
Precisely. It is their umbilical cord to the other world. When it is closed, they cannot dwell in our world.
And so all the Hilden will die, and the Sarafan Lord, as one of them, dies as well. I see.
Close the gate and kill the Sarafan Lord, Kain. Close the gate and shut the Hilden from the world once again.
And how is this to be done?
Let us go to Sanctuary. Vorador must be informed of all that has occurred, and a plan can be drawn to finish this once and for all.
You should have sent me with him.
You were wounded.
There is no way to know where Kain has gone or what he is doing. Even you haven't been able to contact him.
What's this? No, wait. Do I dare believe my senses? Janos? My sire. They killed you.
No, far worse. But that is a story for another time.
Well, there will be no time for any of us. Vorador, we need your counsel.
We were wondering where you were.
I've been doing what I said I would do.
Kain? The device?
I have destroyed it. But we are now faced with a peril even greater than before.
How is this?
The ancient history I will convey to you in a better hour, should any of us be so fortunate as to reach such a time. For this moment, you must believe me when I tell you your enemy, our great enemy, the Sarafan Lord, is one of a people that come from another world. His plan, beyond all others, is to bring this enemy race back into this world, from which my kind in another age once banished them. He must be prevented, or all our kind will perish.
Sire, what must we do?
He has created a base in this world, the Hilden City, across the sea. There, he has opened a gate to bring his kind into our world. My plan was to teleport us to the Hilden City and launch a final assault on the Sarafan Lord. But now I find there is some kind of shield of magic that prevents me. If we are to fight them, that shield must be destroyed.
Vorador, where is the Hilden City? Have any of your spies brought you this knowledge?
Uma, what do you know of this?
There has been, in the past months, enormous activity at the wharves. Warships and freighters loading and unloading in great secrecy. Our people who have infiltrated the area and returned alive have told me that the ships all seem to take the same course out of the harbor, but we do not know their destination.
It must be the Hilden City. Why else would there be such interest at this time? You must take a ship to the city at once. There, you must find and deactivate the shield, so whatever forces we can bring may come to your aid and close the gate for all time.
Have someone show me to the wharves. I'll make my way aboard one of those ships that's about to sail. When I have deactivated the shield, I'll contact you.
I'm going with him.
But I will need you here.
Sire, I know the wharves, and where one may fail alone, two may succeed.
I have no need of a guard at my back. You will find me perfectly competent for this task, I assure you.
It is a chance we cannot afford to take, not when all we have fought for is at stake.
There is more at stake than you can imagine. Take help where it is offered, Kain.
It is settled. I will prepare our forces for the final attack. Go well, my child.
Go well, both of you.
Take help where it is offered. Yet I've always found that help offered when not needed is usually no help at all.
Borodor has said we must seek out a war galley. We should search the southern docks.
What are the defenses here?
The heaviest of all the Sarafan outposts. They control all trade and all travel to and from Meridian.
The Sarafan are nothing compared to what I have faced and destroyed.
Don't be so arrogant. Their finest warriors will be waiting within. The Glyph Knights are deadly.
We shall see.
Tell me one thing, Kain, before we go in. If you do kill the Sarafan Lord and recover the Soul Weaver, what then?
You know the answer to that.
Tell me.
Then Meridian and all Nosgoth will become mine.
And the vampire resistance?
Well, you may do whatever you wish, of course.
Of course.
What?
Do you take me for a fool?
You dare!
Borodor has told me all your stories, Kain. He said that you would stop at nothing to achieve your great ambition, absolute power. And when you control Nosgoth, are we to believe that you would let us vampires live and do what we wish? We are the only ones who could stand in your way. No, you will have to hunt us down and kill us. And how is that different from the rule of the Seraphan Lord?
I will not defend or explain my actions to you, Uma. No one, not even you, will stand in my way.
I thank you, Kain, for giving us this chance to defeat the Hilden for all time. But you have done enough. I shall be the one to find and kill the Seraphan Lord, and Nosgoth shall belong to the vampires once again.
You fool. You have not the smallest chance of surviving such a battle. Now, give me the Nexus Stone, or I shall pry it from your thieving fingers as you convulse in death.
Now the beast shows his true nature, and so quickly, too. I wish it had been otherwise for us, Kain. Farewell.
No one's allowed through here without the password. The fog's come in, and no ships will be sailing until they turn the lighthouses on. They won't let me down to the docks. They say it's because of the fog, but I need to get to my boat.
Just give him the password. North Star. He'll let you through.
Thanks, mate. I owe you one. You again? Password.
North Star.
Good enough. Come on, then.
Your distance?
Never fear.
Are you Kain? They sent me to help you. You must reposition the lighthouse. so that the Seraphim supply ship will dock and the drawbridge will lower.
We meet again, Uma.
Kain.
Yes, Kain. I thought you were to bring the Sarafan Lord to his knees.
I thought...
I know.
It seems... I was wrong. I could not carry the fight alone.
You were brave to try.
Kain, I'm dying.
Yes, you are.
I need your blood. Please, you can save me.
I know. Tell me, child, do you see me ruling Nosgoth?
Yes, I see it now.
And do you believe that Nosgoth rightly belongs to me?
I do. I believe it, Kain. Please.
Then you may die, knowing the truth.
No!
You should never have betrayed me. You could have been my queen.
Kain. Oh.
Now, you have left me alone.
Kain, you must unleash the demon out of its cage. Then use the empty cage to smuggle yourself onto the ship. Kain, be careful.
Emperor rears his head.
You are far from home, Dark One.
Spare your speeches, demon. Your secrets are known to me now. Your plans crumble like dust, brought down by my will.
You have struggled longer than expected, but nothing has changed. You see before you your death.
Know you not that your vaunted device is destroyed? Your hope of controlling Nosgoth lies in ruins. This world is mine.
You understand nothing. You are a degenerate remnant of a cursed race, doomed to walk the night as a parasite. Your life is easily snuffed out as those you feed on to survive. My race is but a warped parody of our former beauty. We are, like you, fallen gods, scratching for our former power. We will prevail. We will cleanse this world of your kind and bring about a new, glorious age. Die, Kain. The Nexus Stone.
Fitting, isn't it? The very item you used to defeat me now turned against you. You're finished.
It matters not. The gate remains open, and even as we speak, my army, the likes of which this soft world has never seen, prepares to enter. Nosgoth is still mine for the taking.
That simple.
Why not? If we stay here, we will die, that's certain.
And where will we go?
We can slip aboard one of those vessels. They They bring people every time. They must come from where there are others of our kind.
What if we're caught?
If we stay, we die. How is that different?
The place the ships go to is worse. Oh, what was that?
He is the one. He must be. Look at him. He is the one who is working against them.
Sir, is it true? Are you the vampire who's been making war on the demons?
I am Kain. You know this place well.
We do, my lord.
I must find the mechanism these creatures use to hide their presence in this city.
He can show you. Go on.
It is there, my lord. That building. I've heard them talking. The voice you seek is within.
I thank you. Now tell me, what is that?
That is the only way to get within. Doors to the building no longer function.
Like so much of this place.
And that one there?
We don't know.
But our stories tell us that is where the demons first appeared in our world.
Stories? How long have your kind been in this place?
We have been here forever. Our oldest fables tell us that our gods abandoned us here.
There are others like us. New ones. Soft ones. The demons bring them here from other places to work. They tell other stories.
They had no knowledge of the arrival of the demons. We had to tell them.
Enough. Be silent. That building surely leads to the gate. But first, I must destroy the device. How long have the Hilden held a foothold here, while we, unsuspecting, fought and triumphed in our petty wars above?
Kain, the Hilden city's defenses have been broached. Janos can no longer sense a ward barrier.
My doing. I've shut down their foul magics, at least for a time.
Then we are ready to help you. Janos is casting a spell that will bring us to you in moments.
Excellent.
I look forward to thanking you in person for saving Uma's life.
Yes, of course.
I will try to detect the location of the Hilden Gate.
Where's Uma, Kain? I cannot sense her.
She will not be joining us.
Uma is dead, is she not? Were you too late?
No. She suffered the fate she deserved. She stole the Nexus Stone from me.
So you refused to help her?
I dealt with her as I deal with all traitors. I killed her accordingly.
You did what?
I did as you would have done, Vorador, to any human or vampire who defied your will.
Monster!
She chose her fate. Was she acting as the dutiful lieutenant, following her superior's orders? I care not. What's done is done.
We were wrong ever to trust you.
Do you so wish to return to the grave, old friend? You are in no position to challenge me.
No, we have no time for this discord. I sense that the Hilden Gate is nearby. I can transport us there.
We will settle this in good time. Tonight, the Sarafan Lord dies. Tomorrow, we shall see.
No!
This round is mine, Dark One.
I must tend to Vorador. Proceed without us, Kain. I can teleport you to a place near the gate, but you will have to close it on your own. Use the Nexus Stone, cast it into the gate, and the magic of the stone will destroy it utterly.
Cast your spell, then, and let us finish this. At last, I had hunted my prey to his very lair. The Hilden Gate was before me, from which the Hilden General, in his guise of the Sarafan Lord, planned to bring forth his alien armies and destroy us all. Turn, vile demon! Your reckoning day has come.
Kain.
Did you think you could defeat me? All your plans are revealed, together with your true nature. Turn and enter the gate you have fashioned and join your kind before I obliterate it. Or stay, and be destroyed upon its rubble.
I confess I did not expect to find you here, at the heart of my endeavor. You are indeed a more capable adversary than I have thought possible.
You can ponder that thought when you have made your choice. Return to exile, or death.
Do you think the game is over? Do you think it will end with me? Have you not wondered why so many of your trusted henchmen, time and again, bend their knees before me, accept me as their lord, and join their cause to mine?
Cowards and traitors deserve no second thoughts, only their complete annihilation.
Did it not occur to you that perhaps my cause, and not yours, is the cause of right, of justice? That your ambition to rule this world is but the youthful craving of a petty noble who has gained too much power, but never enough?
Silence, demon. Your need to corrupt is only too apparent. But every traitor that you have turned to your will from my side, even Uma, your latest spy, is dead.
Uma, I am no spy called Uma.
You lie!
You and your damn stone. Why don't you just die? Do you still believe you can prevail? While you possess the Nexus Stones, my sword cannot slay you. But while you bear the stone to shield your life, you cannot use it to destroy the gate. Stalemate, Kain. Kill it with your own sword. You,
Yes, your prisoner, from whose blood you built your evil plans.
what could be more righteous than to take our revenge and your freedom from the same source? Tortured eons of suffering are too good for you, vampire.
But not for you, Hilden, who has dared to set a corrupting foot upon this world after your banishment. Return to the demon dimension in which you belong.
And by what right, cursed one, did you send my kind to that place of evil?
By what right did you lay on us the curse that drove us from the light and made us predators of humankind?
It was justice for our banishment from the world. You see what it has made of our once fair race.
I see you have taken your true form at last.
Then go and see what it makes of you.
Kain, the sword!
I sentence you to the hell of your own making. A prisoner for all time.
No! Kain!
And now, it is your turn. Why don't you just die? You have won the battle, but the war between your kind and mine will never end. Our banishment in the demon dimension also ensures our immortality. One day, we shall return.
Should your kind reach that place of banishment again, I will be waiting.
You will not live that long.
I have lived long enough to dispose of you.
What was it she said to me in that fatal moment when she took from me the Nexus Stone? How would my rule differ from that of the Sarafan Lord? If you had lived, Uma, you would have learned the difference. You should have trusted me.
The war was over, and yet there was another battle to be fought. The cruel masters of Nosgoth, the Sarafan, now leaderless, still had to be put down. There were cities to be rebuilt, and order to be restored, and a new rule. My rule would then begin. To the victor go the spoils. At last, Nosgoth would be mine.